Joining now for another check of your WCNC weather impact forecast with meteorologist Chris Mulcahy. Chris, we're not exactly seeing the 70s or 80 we saw yesterday, but I mean, relatively speaking, for February. Not bad.
I missed the praise from yesterday, so I'm going to live in the past for a moment.
Okay, good.
I want to talk about how great yesterday was, Ben. Well, 80 degrees. That actually is a 13-way tie for the 6th warmest temperature that we've ever had in the month of February. So that was pretty sensational, right? So that was the 17th time that we've ever had an 80-degree plus temperature since 1879 in Charlotte history. So yeah, we didn't quite make it to the 82. That's the top spot. The last time we did that was in 2018, where we actually hit that 80-degree point multiple times. Actually, 4 of those 17 happened in 2018 alone. And our Dallas camera looking absolutely sensational comparatively. We have a lot of cloud cover, but there are a few bright spots from place to place, but at least we're avoiding the rain for the time being. There's actually a little bit more sunshine up here in the foothills and up in the mountains. I've been watching a lot of the skiers that have been enjoying their time on the slopes, but some thickest clouds really from Charlotte down towards the southeast. Eventually, we're going to completely fill in the gaps, and it's going to look more like this that you can see off in the distance over here in Concord. High temperatures in the mid to the upper 50s. I think it's a general range about 55 to 58 degrees is what we're expecting across the area. And then the whole reason why we're seeing this setup is that we had these fronts that moved through yesterday. Clouds have clouded up, so we have a lot of moisture in the different levels of the atmosphere. And then we also having a little bit of cold air damming, so everything is just built and filtering right here around the Charlotte area, keeping things a little bit cooler. But then eventually, sorry about that, we are looking at a little bit more sunshine throughout the day tomorrow, but we are starting to head into more of an active weather pattern. So here's what our futurecast is showing. This one isn't really depicting a lot of rain, but I think anyone that lives south of I-85, you could have a passing shower this evening and also heading into tomorrow. And tomorrow morning, we are looking at some decent downpours, especially north of I-40 up in the mountains. So really take the general placement of this futurecast with a grain of salt. I think that we are going to have a few scattered showers through this evening and tonight, so don't be caught off guard if that does become a part of your forecast. And then that cloud cover is going to decrease, allowing for a sunnier afternoon tomorrow. And then we have on and off rain, on and off rain. Same thing happens for your Friday. Starts off cloudier with a slight rain chance. We see sunshine for more clouds start to move back in by the end of the day, where we could have a passing shower for your Friday evening, and then same thing into Saturday morning. So a lot of back and forth rain chances through your Sunday over the next 120 hours. So our 5-day rainfall forecast, this is only showing up to about 1/4 of an inch across the area. So not a lot of rain associated with this. I think that's going to change by the end of the weekend. Sunday, we actually have a shot at the mid 70s again. Yesterday we hit 80 degrees. I think you're going to see some sunshine clouds increase with a slight chance for rain by the end of the day. The record for this coming Sunday, February 9th, is actually 77 degrees. We did that back in 1994. The second warmest for that day, 73. So I think this is going to slide into at least the second warmest or even close to a record for that day. But I know Ben's going to love this fact. February 9th, this coming Sunday, is going to be a 6 p.m. sunset time. The next time we're going to have a sunset before 6 p.m. November 2nd, as Ben is slow clapping in the background. So leaving on a good note there. But then once that cold front passes, it's actually going to feel a little bit more winter-like. Should have ended with the sunset graphic. Then temperatures back down into the 40s. The good news is where our lows are settling out. I think Charlotte avoids any wintry mix, but I think north of I-40 could see that on Monday night and Tuesday night. But look at those highs. Back to the 40s, should be ending in the 50s to end next week.